Good.
So
Yeah.
20 naira twos and 10 nairas. All since this nomination is out.
Let me touch it. Bless you, bless you, bless you. So today on our way to the first story building, so we'll be going there and I'll be showing you what it looks like. Yeah. So enjoy, bro. So we are the first story building here in Nigeria, and we'll be going inside to show you guys what it looks like. I don't know if this is the gate, I mean. Just to respect the slaves and everything, because I don't know, I think slaves built this place. To respect them, I remove my cap for them. You know, let's respect our ancestors.
Welcome.
So this is our tour guide, Mr. What?
Yeah, Mr. Ezekiel.
So he will be taking us around. You can see they've renovated this whole place and it looks very beautiful.
So, this is the inside of the story building built in 1845. So, I would like to just show you the name of the Reverend missionary that built this house. Story building. His name called Reverend C.A. Goldman, building the story building in 1845.
I was just coming to hear stories about a building, but to my surprise, this story building has so many histories in it. Stories about the people that built the building, Christianity, the first school, all this history. I thought I was just going to hear about a first story building, but yeah, it's not just about a building. There's so many history behind this place.
Now, we need to show you the painting of a tree called the Agia. There's a historical tree in Badagry, a name of a tree called the Agia. Under this tree, Christianity was first proclaimed in Nigeria in September 1842. And the first Christmas was first celebrated in December 1842. So this is where Pentecost started under this tree and it celebrated Christmas. The tree fell on the 20th June 1959 and the tree stood for almost 350 years. So at this point, this monument did to replace the falling of the Agia tree. And this is the monument of Agia tree in Badagry.
You can see on all these walls, come close, come close. You can see on these walls, they have the dates. Look at this plank has its own history. This wood has its own history. This thing has its own history. Even this zinc here has its own history. This is amazing.
Whenever people paying a visit here, people talking about they have renovated the story building.
Yeah.
They have rebuilt the house.
Yeah.
They didn't they did the renovation, but they didn't rebuild the house.
Yeah.
Now, what they did, they plastered the building because the building was not plastered.
Yeah.
They did the floor of the building because the building was not, and they didn't do the floor of the rooms. Now, you can see the original bricks that it was used for the setting of the foundation. That is the bricks since 1842. Now, this is the room of the first teacher, Mr. Claudius Phillips, is the first Western teacher. The man who taught our people how to read and how to write. He taught only men in primary school.
Yeah.
Men that was going to school then, not women and not children. But this man come out with the age of those men who were attending the primary school then. So he said the youngest among the students that started primary school, they started primary school at the age of 45 years. That's the youngest in class. The oldest in class started primary school, started at the age of 58 years. And he said, ordered and directed by the missionary that he should not teach them more than two subjects. And what are the two subjects? English and what?
Maths.
English and CRK.
English and CRK was the only subject they were teaching us back then. But imagine now, guy. But something that I realized about how life used to be before was everything was organized and everything was arranged. We as human beings, we didn't know too much back then. But now it's like you know so much. Just only on your phone like this, you can see so many things that even an adult have never seen before.
So now getting back to these sitting rooms because we are taking this staircase and we're going up
Upstairs.
to see
Yeah.
the room of the man called Bishop Samuel Ajayi Crowder. So This is the room of a man called Bishop Samuel Ajayi Crowther. The African man, the black man who were returned back with missionary, with white missionary from England, from Church of Canterbury from England. Now, this man were taken as slaves when he was the age of 12 years.
At the age of 12, Ajayi Crowther was sold to slave traders as a bonus. A bonus slave are like the weak slave or the rejected slave. So Ajayi Crowther was one of those. And then on their way to Portugal, their ship got stopped by British military men, and then the slaves were free to Sierra Leone, which Ajayi Crowther went to school there, and then later he went to England to school, and then became a priest.
From there, Townsend coming to Nigeria to come and preach gospel. Townsend needs somebody who can do the work of the interpreter. Return Ajayi back home to Nigeria. Ajayi is doing the work of interpreter for Townsend and help Townsend to change English Bible into Yoruba. This is the first English Bible brought to this country on the 17th December 1842. And this Yoruba Bible printed in London. This is the pictures of the church built in 1843. We're seeing the pictures of the church very well. You can see complete of wooden church, but the church has collapsed. So it collapsed 1911. So, and then this is the chair, and that's chairs were used in the church to sit. And then you can see the chair since 1878.
Can you imagine?
It's 145 years old chair now. £325. That's total amount of money.
Three
used
£325,
to build
bro.
this house.
And the things were even cheaper then. But now things are expensive, and at the same time the quality is still very bad. I don't understand how that's even possible. Everything is expensive, the quality is bad. Then things were cheaper and the quality was so strong. I don't know, man. I don't know if we're moving backwards or we're moving front. But yeah.
Olden days, money inside of the safe.
Serious?
There is money and currency. You can check. You can bring it out.
Good.
So, so this is the.
Can
You
you
can see
imagine?
some currency here. We have cowries there. We have shillings and penny and pounds. These are our olden days money that we spend in Africa. All this money is not in circulation anymore, and we use this money to educate the younger ones now. Nomination of
Let me touch it. Bless you, bless you, bless you.
these are. So we're going down to see the well were painted and named the well Miracle Well by Nigerians.
This is incredible. Yeah, we'll come back and find it. This is incredible. This is the back
This is the
stairs
way going down.
going down.
Now, like I said, that we have a well dug by the missionary in 1842. That is the well dug by the missionary. It was dug by Townsend in 1842. This well water served people living in this Badagry, served them since 1842. This particular well water we're talking about, it have never changed in color since 1842, and it have never run in a dry since 1842. It served those white missionaries live in this compound then, and it served people live in this around
the
of this
vicinity.
place
Yeah.
then till now. We want to talking about how it was now named Miracle Well. It's because Nigerians were developed faith because of the how they believe in God.
So can
You
I
see it, you can
can I
drink
drink
it.
it?
Wash your hand, you can drink the water.
So I'm drinking
So
from the
from
first
the
well.
first well dug by the missionary.
It doesn't taste like well water at all. It just tastes normal, like very normal.
Now, once again, I have to thank you for paying a visit to First Storey Building, Nigeria.
Yeah.
Once again, my name is
Thank you.
Yeah,
Mr. Ezekiel, thank you so much for
welcome.
taking us around. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. So now we'll go back inside and take short videos about this stuff. Yes. But for now, let's do something here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Oh, this was the church where they